In this video, I'm going to show you the best plays out of the beast formation. What's great about these plays is that it tells the defense we're going to run the ball down your throat and there's nothing you can do about it. All right, so now the first play I'm going to show you is our beast blast play. All right, so we got beast right formation. It's a simple blast. We have 3 lead blockers or direct snapping to our best player. All right, and obviously we'll have a rotation here. But when we need a big play out of this, we're direct snap to our best player. We're gonna go run behind all these blockers. We're gonna outnumber and we're gonna out leverage the defense at the point of attack. All right, so there's several different beast formations, and throughout the video I'll show you some different ones. But this is the base beast formation, what we run. So basically, we're gonna get a double team at the point of attack. All right, we're gonna get a kick out of the contained player, the defensive end. If it was a 4-4, it would be the outside linebacker. Or we're gonna kick out the contained player. Right guard's gonna block inside over free blocking rules. If you can't cut off the mic, don't chase, work back. Center's going to step play side base to nose, inside over free for our guard, inside over free here, and inside over free here. All right, and if there's no one on our inside, we block over. If there's no one on our inside, no one over, we're free to go get the backside linebacker. That's what the inside over free blocking rules are. Okay, our 3 back's going to insert for linebacker. Our 2 is going to go through the hole, work inside to out, and if no one shows, we're just going to keep climbing and lead the back. All right, so basically this looks like power without a puller, right? Can you pull this backside guard as well? Absolutely. Um, he's got to be somewhat athletic to do that because this is going to be a direct snap and we're going. That's part of the reason why we don't pull. And there's really no need to pull for us because we already have 6 blockers at the point of attack. So you could see how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even if these guys slant to the play side, which a lot of times they won't because they have to respect the backside 3-man surface is still pretty strong. So that's why this formation is great. All right, so there's no need to pull because we already have the defense outnumbered at the point of attack. And when you pull, sometimes you risk having backside A-gap pressure that could impact the play. Can you pull? Yes. Have just the left guard, a left tackle block down, replace? Sure. And get another blocker at the point of attack? You absolutely can. You could have him pull, maybe insert through this gap to try to cut off the mic. So you can pull him, but we don't. All right, so that's the blast play. It's very simple, great for all age levels and team skill sets. It's like an equalizer. If you're not very big, you're not very good, you just move the ball by outnumbering and out leveraging the defense at the point of attack. This formation creates a lot of misalignment as well. All right, next best play is a sweep play. All right, very simple. Everyone's just reaching play side, stepping play side, cutting off. All right, our 4 back is going to seal the contained player. On sweep, our 4 seals the contained player. On blast, he kicks out. So we do want to cheat our split out a little bit so we have a good angle to seal this defensive end. Visually, it helps. All right, 3 is going to arc for linebacker, and the 2 back is going to block the corner. Okay, why we block the corner last is because if we block him too early, say the 3 tries to block him, like this is going to be a good athlete. He's just going to go around the block and then make the play. So if you block him too early, let's say the ball carrier is here, the blocker's here, he has time to go around this block and still make an impact. Whereas if he's right behind the lead blocker, which is the 2 back, right? Got this thing. All right, if he's right behind the lead blocker, back cut, the cornerback comes off the block this way, boom, we cut right off the butt of the blocker. So we don't want to block too early because we want to be able to cut off the block of the lead, cut off the block of our lead blocking back. All right, so we direct snap to our guy and we go outside. We want to catch this, we need to go right outside. Simple. All right, the first 2 plays, blast and sweep. Very simple. It's really all you need. All right, next play is ISO. This is a downhill, faster hitting play. It's an interior run. I showed you blast, which is off tackle. I showed you sweep, which is outside. So now you really need an interior run. So we're going to insert here. We're going to isolate the middle linebacker. We're going to get a double team on the nose. Okay, we do like this for versus odd fronts. It's a little harder to run when they're facing even fronts like the 4-4, 6-2, where they have 2 A-gap defenders. You still can, but the ISO will hit a little bit wider because when you're running ISO, you want to run it in gaps. Let me see if I have it drawn up. I do have it drawn up versus even as well. Okay. So if our center's covered, we're getting automatic double team unless the guard's covered too. If this kid creeps up late or they put a kid over our guard too, we got to base block it. We're just going to base block across the board. But if their center's covered, we're going to get auto double team. We're going to stay on it. We're not going to combo off. And two's going to insert for the middle linebacker. The right tackle is going to step play side, get his butt in the hole because we don't want to get beat to the inside to the whole play side. And we're going to base him out. Three's going to insert. Four is going to arc, so it kind of looks like sweep. So a little bit of a key breaker here, or influence block, we'll say. All right, so that's ISO versus odd, ISO versus even. You could see how it hits a little bit wider. Because when you're running ISO, you have to run it at the gaps. Like you see there's a big gap between these defensive linemen. That's where you want to run ISO. Here, there's a gap between these defensive linemen. So against the 4-4, the ISO, the aiming point is the outside foot of the guard. Against the odd front ISO, the aiming point is the inside foot of the guard. So that's the two differences. All right, so we'll hit B gap, we step play side, get our butt in the hole, base out, block out, insert, block out, arc, kind of like an influence block. All right, so that's ISO. Now I showed you an off tackle play, an interior run play, which is ISO, off tackle blast, and then sweep. Now we have a play, a counter play away from our strength and attacking the weak side off tackle. So you can see how we kind of have a play that attacks all areas of the field. So we're going to catch the snap. We're going to take 2 steps. We're going to bang this back left. Our right guard is going to pull. He's going to kick the contain player. All right, and I'm pretty sure I have this versus even as well. I do. Okay, so I'll show you both. Now the tight end and tackle are going to double team the play side defensive tackle. We're going to stay on the double team. We're not going to combo off. Our left guard has inside over free blocking rules. All right, he's going to work and he's going to climb to the Mike linebacker. All right, if there's no one on his inside over, he's going to try to cut off the Mike. If the Mike beats him, we have to continue back, don't chase. The Mike's going to go to play side. He's going to run fit this way, and we're going to be able to box him in. All right, so guard's going to pull, kick, aim and point inside foot. We're trapping the first defender past the tight end or over the tight end. All right, if this kid's a little bit more compressed, we're still kicking him out. All right. So that's that. Right guard replaces the right guard. Right tackle replaces the right guard. Tight end replaces the right tackle. We're going to cheat our 3 split in a little bit, and he is going to pull and wrap. So the guard's going first. He's going to pull and wrap right behind that guard, right inside this double team. The direct snap player is going to catch the snap, take 2 steps. As this kid crosses his face, that's when he plants, and he gets right behind the 3's block. So he's going to get right behind the wrap. The 3 backs wrap block and cut off that block. We want them tight right on the butt of that wrap player so we could cut off that block. 2 is going to influence sweep. 4 is going to arc and influence sweep. Okay, so that's counter. 4-4. Okay, this kid's kind of like a wide tackle or a wide a C-gap player rather. Okay, so if this was a wide tackle 6-2, that's what I'm referring to. We would double him. Okay, in this case it's a 4-4. So we're going to double here, tight end and tackle. We're going to pull, we're going to kick out the contain player, first defender, outside of our tight end. All right, over or outside of our tight end, and then the 3 is going to wrap. Nothing really changes with everyone else. All right, so that's counter. I'll show you buck while we're here. I do like buck, gap down backer, pull kick, pull wrap, hand to the 2. This is great for when teams overshift to the B side. So gap down backer is the blocking rules known in as gap. We look down. If there's no one down over the lineman inside of them, we go to linebacker. So gap, down linebacker, no one is gap, no one down linebacker, no one in his gap, lineman down, we're blocking, pull kick, pull wrap, replace. Take 2 steps this way, do an inside handoff to the 3. What I like about this is the back catches the snap, takes 2 steps opposite of the play side, which is going to make these guys take 2 steps play side, and we hand it on Buck coming back. All right, so that's just Buck. Let's see. I'll give you a pass play too. All right. So now we showed you. We do have a reverse out of this too. Could run the 4 back on a reverse. Okay, he'll go here. But we showed you a sweep play. We showed you an off tackle blast play. We showed you an interior run ISO. We showed you a weak side run play off tackle. So we pretty much got all the areas of the field covered. Now we need a play action pass. Our 2 best run plays are going to be beast and sweep. Blast and sweep. So we definitely want to play action pass off of our sweep and or blast play. So here's our sweep pass. Okay, it's just a little bit better of a run fake when we run sweep pass because we're going outside, so it really forces these kids to get into their run fits, really attack the run, and then that's when we throw it over our head. Whereas in the blast play, we're taking 2 steps forward and then bailing back a little bit, and they're not really in their run fits, right? So I like sweep pass. I think you should have both, but this is our sweep pass. So our direct snap player is going to catch the ball. Okay, he's going to run and right about till he gets out by the tight end. Okay, we want him to get depth as he's faking sweep too. Okay, we want him to catch, run like he has the ball, get in depth, then plant, throw. Look for the tight end on the corner. 4 is going to seal. 3 is going to insert here, protect. He's basically replacing the tight end. Okay, our linemen are all stepping right, reach blocking to the right, like we're sweeping. We're just not chasing linebackers, okay? Inside over free blocking rules on sweep too, but we're just gonna step. We don't want to chase the linebacker because it'll be lineman downfield. So we'll just stick to inside over pass blocking rules, but we are gonna slide or reach step to the right. Because we can't block these guys head up when we're rolling out because this kid will just come off the block and impact the roll. We want to cut off any penetration through our outside shoulder. So no penetration through our outside shoulder, no penetration through our outside shoulder. All right, so we're going to look corner to post. If the middle of the field's open, you can have him throw the post. But a lot of times the corner is what's going to be open. Especially you're running sweep, these corners got to come up to help to contain, and that's when you got them. And I like it to the tight end because he gets lost. Like he's right in the mix here. He's right inside. If this kid was to fake block and go vertical, they'll be more likely to cover him because he's kind of a wing or even in a receiver almost type position here too. So tight end gets kind of lost. But this is definitely a timing thing. You could have this kid delay and then release. We don't have him chip or delay. He's just, this kid's got to catch a snap, go and throw. This is a pretty big throw. It is a big play. It's a shot play. So you got to have, a running back that could actually throw the ball a little bit, which, if you're direct snapping to your best kid, he could probably throw the ball as well. So, in an ideal world, that's what you want. But if you have another good back that could throw and you're running him out of the beast too, just have him do it. So corner, we're going to break. We're going to drive our route out for 9 yards. We're going to break to the corner. We're going to drive our route out for 9 yards and break to the post. So again, we're going to work corner to post. All right. So guys, those are the best plays out of the beast formation. If you guys want this PDF, shoot me an email, youthfootballonline@gmail.com. I'll send this to you. I have it exported as a PDF. If you want it, I'll send it to you.